Oh, you can't?
Oh, I am too. Okay. I guess we both can.
Well,
I don't know. Yeah. Like my fancy
aren't we
green screen.
fancy?
Yeah. All right.
My periodic table of Broadway
Well, it's
musicals.
better than mine. So
You're wearing green too, so I'm surprised like
I
your
haven't
background isn't
disappeared in the
your floating head basically.
it's the Mo and
The Mo and Mo show. That's where we are.
all right.
Right there.
Cool.
Okay. I hope I know what I'm talking about. We'll see. Um, okay, here we go.
All right.
Hey, everybody.
I'm Mo.
And I'm Katie. And this is the
The
Mo
Mo
and
and
Katie
Katie
show.
show.
It's good to see you, Moe. How's it
Look,
going? You're matching the virtual
I
background.
hope there's a background showing up because otherwise I look goofy.
So, friends, thanks for tuning in and listening. And we just want to let you know that now not only can you catch all the magic of the audio podcast, but we also are releasing releasing recordings of our Zoom of us zooming the podcast on our YouTube channel.
I'll be doing
So
interpretive dance.
yeah, and sometimes the YouTube channel doesn't get as edited as the audio podcast
I can
does. So
confirm that the YouTube channel does not get edited like this one.
so you may get a few little bonus things that get cut out of the audio. So
Not
check
suitable
out
for
the YouTube
Katie's
channel.
not suitable for Katie's ears, which means it's coming out of my mouth. That's what she said.
Well, it's good to have all of you on board today. Mo, it's December. How did that happen?
Well,
What the heck?
first January comes along and then it rolls right into February and
Oh, okay. Okay, that happened, huh?
I can't believe this. I'm in such a time warp. It's just whatever. So
It's just odd. But anyway, happy December to all of our fantastic listeners. Thank you for giving us another wonderful year of podcasting. We love interacting with you. We love getting on here and laughing and doing our thing too. So
yes, and
thanks for hanging with
Carrie
us.
is still not on texting probation, so keep the text coming. And I probably should share with you, Katie, that she has said that she's enjoying your quirky facts. I just chose to withhold that
Well, good.
information, but she does appreciate your
Well,
research. And we haven't had a complaint from Saru lately about any shoddy reporting, so I think things are going good.
okay.
Yeah.
We're doing okay.
Yeah.
We're doing okay. Well, good. Well, again, Thanksgiving is done. The holidays are coming, so and actually, I'd like to wish a happy Hanukkah to any of our listeners that celebrate Hanukkah. I think we're maybe 6 days into Hanukkah at this point. So happy Hanukkah to all of our listeners who celebrate that, and we hope that you are having 8 days of joy with your Hanukkah celebration.
Cool.
And Christmas is coming. It's always exciting.
Mo, mo, mo.
So Hanukkah and our YouTube channel and non-fact checking the quirky facts are all things going on in the world. Tell us, Mo, what else is going on in the world?
Well, in this time of travel and holidays and stuff like that, missed flights are also happening and canceled flights are also happening.
That is true.
So back in 2003, there was a woman named Jennifer, and she was in Toronto, and she was trying to get to Winnipeg, and she was going to be the mistress of ceremonies, I think. I think maybe it's a Canadian thing. I thought it was a bridesmaid, but maybe there's an MC at Canadian weddings. I'm not sure how it goes. But she was going to be, I'm just going to say bridesmaid. She was going to be the bridesmaid for her best friend's wedding in Winnipeg.
Okay.
So her flight got canceled. So she was kind of like, cutting it close. And everybody knows how stressful it is when you're trying to get someplace and the flights are canceling.
Mhm.
Anyway, so all the travelers who are on canceled flights were kind of just banding together. And she met this guy named Chris Powell. I have to look it up. Well, I have to look it up because
I have interesting affect on your voice.
well, I have to look it up because I have two friends named Chris Powell, and I'm like, no, that can't be it. But it's not. They're different Chris Powells. I'm not saying that it's not a non-common name. I'm just saying that I had to look it up because I didn't trust myself. Now I do.
Okay.
Anyway, so Chris Powell was there.
Are you on 2 times speed tonight? Because you
1.5.
talking really fast.
I'm just excited. Anyway,
Good. Continue on.
Jen and Chris just they actually just kind of like hit it off, and there was probably some drinking involved. But anyway, the day went by and all the flights just kept slipping and slipping and slipping, her last opportunity to get up to Winnipeg, that flight canceled as well. So
Oh
Chris had
no.
this idea. He's like, you know what? It's a little bit of backtracking and stuff like that, but this is very Survivor kind of thing, right? So he was flying from Toronto to Vancouver, and he says, if you go to Vancouver and then you can backtrack to Winnipeg, you might actually be able to make it, but at least you're moving in a direction and having to do some backtrack. So she did that. They
Hmm.
both got on the same flight. They were able to sit next to each other, and they canoodled, meaning kissed. I mean, I don't mean like anyway. So
Hey.
when I say they hit it off, they hit it off. So they like pretty much kissed the entire way up to Vancouver. And then they crashed at his friend's house, and then she made her another flight from Vancouver to Winnipeg, and basically got to the
Wow.
wedding as it was starting. And so it was like just a really cool ending to that story of what was otherwise a frustrating day. But
Wow.
also, Chris and Jen made plans to meet up back in Toronto, and they actually got engaged a few months after that. And now that was back in
Oh my goodness.
2003, and now they have 2 kids. And just kind of thinking back to what happened when her flight was canceled, and kind of making that best of a pretty bad situation otherwise, when it's just stressful and everything else you don't need going on. And I just love any story that happens in an airport is good, but I just love the fact that
Absolutely.
they like 2 strangers were bonded by something that was no otherwise miserable event, and ended up getting
Hmm.
married, and it just all the positives that came out of it. And
That's
I
awesome.
like that. So
I think the real lesson here is that canoodling leads to kids.
but
I
there
mean,
are a
that's what
few
I've heard.
steps in between that. Oh, I'm told. I don't know. Anyway.
That's what I heard. I'm just saying. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. Again, people that make the most of their circumstances because stuff happens and you just have to, you know, work around it.
Yeah.
So
So anyway.
good. All right. Well, speaking of stuff happening, stuff happens with, animals when you're raising animals. And I want to talk about some ranchers in Australia who I'm just going to read it right from the article because they worded it very well. It says ranchers in Australia are gradually allowing the back end of their animals to take care of their own back end when it comes to electricity costs. So basically, these ranchers are converting pig and cow excrement into
Poop?
fuel.
Poop?
Tune in to episode 59 and hear Mo yell poop
Poop?
repeatedly. So, yes, these ranchers in Australia have figured out a way to take the waste from the pig and the cows.
Wait, you mean the waste from down under? I'm sorry.
Yeah, and down under. So it's down under waste from down under. But and it's called, I love the name for this, it's called a piggery. So the piggery is where they keep the animals. And they operate this berry bank piggery, and they have started converting waste to energy. And they have 20,000 pigs at this piggery. And so now they have something called a Biodigester. Yes. It works kind of like a pig's stomach, is what they say. It breaks down, the bacteria breaks the waste down. It produces methane, which I'm sure smells fantastic. And then it's converted, but this methane is converted into heat, and that generates 90% of the electricity needed by this piggery to run. So they are, using their poo efficiently to make the piggery
That
happen. There's
that's
a
a
lot of
really
fun ways to
big
make it.
deal. That's awesome.
I thought it was pretty to swine myself.
No, so just being around methane gas, and I know it's a flammable gas. If you do get burned, do they use an ointment?
I knew something was coming. You had fun face. That was good.
I didn't hear anything else you said. I've been working. As soon as you said
That
pig, I'm
was
like, yep, tuning
really
out.
good.
I'm not going to go
Yeah,
with bacon because I'm a vegan,
I am
so.
so glad you figured that one out. That was really good.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, there's something with oink in there, but I got nothing. So
I
anyway,
just
but
said ointment.
well, I wanted something else with oink. I was
You
trying to
can't
make my own
reuse a
fun.
word.
I'm recycling your pun just like they're recycling the poo.
Poo.
So anyway, thank you, Berry Bank Piggery, for being efficient with your resources and
They're not being
using
efficient with their resources.
your
They're being
poo.
efficient with the pig's resources. You know what?
Yes, but they're being efficient. That's the whole point.
When the piggery piggers start using their poo, then we'll talk. But right now,
Wow.
the pig is making all the poo.
All right. Well, I'm just going to take a hard left turn, and we're going to steer into a quirky fact. So
A
no
steer
turn
like
signal.
a cow, or
Steer. See.
yeah,
Yeah. We're
moo.
still going here.
Got it.
All right. So my quirky fact today is about something I love, and I know I say this to you, and then you guess like 100 things that I love. So I will
Poo.
just
No.
cut to the no. I will cut to the chase and tell you it is about snow, and you know that I love snow.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, we had our first, it was just kind of a teeny tiny snow, but we had our first snow in Baltimore the other night. And I literally like took my iPhone camera and pointed it up and took a picture and sent it to Mo. And I was like, snow. And she's like,
Truth.
that doesn't look much like snow, but yeah. So
it looked like a pocket photo, like you butt dial, and then you just take a picture of your pocket. Like, what is that, lint in your pocket? Anyway.
No, it's snow. So what do you think? I'm going to let you guess on this one. What do you think is the largest snowflake ever recorded, Moe?
1 million pounds. That's a cloud.
Not by weight, by measurement. Like across. How far across do you
in
think
metric
is the
or
largest
imperial
snowflake?
units?
We're going in, there's a bug. The answer is in inches.
Oh, so imperial units. Okay.
I didn't know that's what it was called, but okay.
14.2.
Oh, you're so close. It was 15 inches.
Really?
Yeah, the largest snowflake
That can't be
ever
one
recorded
snowflake. That's got to be a bunch of them binding together.
is 15 inches across.
No.
You can't just say no to my quirky fact.
Well,
it's
do you have
true.
a picture of said 15-inch?
No, I don't have a picture of.
Was it on sale at Marie Callender's in like a dessert shelf thingy?
No, should have been. They should have saved it.
15 inches. Yeah, I mean, where did they find this?
I don't know. It's a quirky fact.
What?
It's a poorly researched quirky fact. Haven't you gotten used to that?
I just was praising you on about how you didn't have shoddy reporting. Sorry, Katie. Sorry, Carrie. Sorry, Saru. Okay.
It's true because it says it's true, and I like it, and I want it to be true. So that's all I have today.
There you have it. Okay.
I am passionate and enthusiastic about this large snowflake, and you can't take that away from me.
No, that will definitely compensate for you. But the sad thing is that snowflake doesn't exist anymore.
You know, this is really making me furious.
I'll stop the pot and melt with you. Okay. All right. I know you are wondering why I don't have any sleeves on my sweater.
You just stole the words right out of my brain.
Okay.
Sure. Why?
Because
are there no sleeves on your sweater?
Today is International Sweater-vestival. I actually love vests, and I wish I had my sweater vest, but yeah, so the sweater vest today is the International Sweater-vestival. So we're celebrating the vest. Yeah. So
nice.
And actually
that's the best thing I've heard all day.
I knew it would be. Yeah. So actually the vest goes back to 1882, like in rowers, like rowboaters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Cool.
You know, we have to give a shout out to probably, you know what I'm going to say. I can tell because you're nodding. We have to give a shout out to Manav.
I went a different way, but you shout out to Manav. Yes, that's right.
Yes, Manav, who was one of the TEDx speakers when Mo gave her TED Talk in Youngstown in September 2019. Manav also gave his TED Talk, but he wore a sweater vest. And every time I bring up Manav's name, Mo goes, I love his sweater vest.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't, I don't think it was a sweater vest though, was it?
It was just sharp.
It was a sharp vest. Yeah. Yes.
Manav had it going on.
Yes,
so,
he did.
Anyway, what did you think I was going to say?
I was actually going to talk about Roseanne DePaulo, who is really big into sleeves. She will be on Shark Tank. I don't know what season, promoting
Soon.
sleeves, like interchangeable sleeves, which if you have a vest
Yes.
on, the one thing you're lacking is sleeves. So
It's perfect.
I know. Anyway,
It
happy
really.
International Sweater-Vestival. So that's the vest I got.
Happy it's
It's over to you now.
festival for the rest of all. All right, well, we're going to talk today about something that we both love. And actually, this is kind of, there's a reason we're talking about this because Mo and I have been prepping some holiday fun that's coming, kind of the details TBA, so they're coming. But we've been prepping some
Does it involve pig
online.
methane?
It does not.
Snot?
It does not. I was going to say it doesn't have anything to do. I don't
Okay.
know how you came up with that.
Nice.
Thank you. But we are getting ready to do some online trivia parties, and we decided one thing we both love that we thought would be a fun theme would be the 80s because we are both basically children of the 80s.
I'm gonna put my hair
That's
in.
right.
What do you call those?
And a banana
Pigtails?
clip. I could rock a banana clip in the 80s.
Oh, I just ate a banana today. Anyway.
Not the banana.
No.
When my hair was long enough for a banana clip, I felt like I had arrived. Kind of looked like that. I don't know. But anyway, so
We'll talk
we're going to
about
talk a
goals.
little.
We'll talk about goal setting maybe in another episode because I don't know.
So we're going to talk about the 80s because, and we talked about the 80s before. As a matter of fact, again, if you go on a deep dive into our YouTube channel, you'll see the first few in-person video podcasts that we did, and we had found some of Mo's toys from the 80s. Not really toys, like educational, like the Mr. What's his
Learning
name?
is fun. Mr. The little
Professor.
professor. The little
Little
professor.
Professor. Yeah, we had a quiz whiz and all this stuff.
Boobless.
So.
Put batteries in your mom's quiz whiz. Yeah, I mean, I think we all use a calculator, and the only reason we use a calculator is to type in boobless,
Five
which is
five
553L
7
8008.
8008.
Boobless. Thank you, little
So
professor.
let's reminisce a little bit more about the 80s, and
Okay.
those of you that are
I was
close in age to
boobless
us,
then,
because I
I'm
mean,
boobless now.
and here we are. But just what a great time the 80s were. The music, the
Yeah.
hair, the
The
leg
games.
warmers, the
Yeah.
jelly bracelets. It's
Yeah.
just good. We did not know how good we had it.
Yeah, but that's
So
why all that stuff's coming back. Cabbage
exactly.
Patch
So
Kids.
tell me a little bit, Moe, what was your 80s look? Like, you were
I
you
had
were in high
my
school, you and I were both
pants.
in high
I
school
had
in the
my
80s.
pants pegged, like you tuck them at the
Yes.
bottom.
And then
I may
put
or
the
may
big
not have
bunchy
had it.
socks on top of them.
Sometimes, yeah. I may or
Yeah.
may not have had a pink pick in my back pocket or a comb. I had a members only jacket.
Did you have a perm?
Yeah, every 6 months I had a perm.
Yeah. And
Ogilvy.
did your mom did your perms, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my mom did my
Every
perms
6
too in the
months.
kitchen.
And I remember she used to cut
Smelled
my
so
hair.
bad.
My mom used to cut my hair. And so I wanted it shorter. So I would lean back. And so I figured, like if I lean back and she cut it here, it would actually be
She'll
here.
never notice.
Nope. I mean, look at this,
How do you like me now?
Yeah.
I remember, I feel like we were talking about this quartet weekend. I would hold the hair dryer like on the sides of my hair, and while I was blowing my hair out, I would spray it. So it literally would be like frozen out to the side. And I thought it looked good. But you know what? My sister she was like the queen of bangs. So like you curl forward, tease up and spray. We called her bangs the frozen explosion. They were such perfection. It was like this. It was really fantastic. So yeah, that was the whole perm lifestyle.
There was a band in Virginia I used to go watch. They're called the Leg Warmers, and they're an 80s cover band, and everybody dresses up.
Nice.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Side ponytail.
I did not have that.
You didn't have that. Did you wear jams?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember what jams were? Jams were those really
Shorts.
Colorful, like board shorts.
Yeah. Yeah. I had lots of them.
I made jams in home ec one year. So
oh, wait, jams or jam?
Jams. And then jam later, I think.
Yeah.
How about mixtapes?
All the time.
The kids today will never know the joy of having a cassette tape that your friend made for you of all of their favorite songs. added, sorry, sky is falling apparently above me. Um, all of their favorite songs, one after the other on a cassette tape.
Yeah. Or when you had to listen to the radio and hit record and hope that nobody was walking upstairs like you just had. Like
I
the
know.
dog barked, and then you gotta, like, you never know when it's gonna come. You just had to be ready because you never knew when it was gonna come on. Yeah. That's a special
I
kind of
used to,
pain.
I used to, I used to buy records instead of cassettes because I knew that I could make cassettes out of my records, and then I felt like I was getting, which is probably illegal. So you put the, you've got the stereo with the turntable and the cassette thing built in, and while you're
Uh,
playing the record, you can record it. I thought that was pretty cool. So
yeah, that's called piracy.
it is. It's
So
illegal.
anybody
I'm
with a
surprised
licensing
I'm not in
agency,
jail.
I don't know what the statute of limitations is, but I'm pretty sure we're still within them. So uh,
And then what would we listen to the cassette tapes in?
Sony Walkman.
Our Sony Walkman with our little
Yeah,
foamy headphones.
yeah,
That was good stuff right there. That was good
yeah.
stuff.
I had a mixtape. Mine was, I had one for work outside. It was my psych side, and then I had my one for
Oh,
chill
nice.
outside. It was psych and simmer. I had a psych and simmer side.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
You were so groundbreaking and ahead of your time.
I
I'm so
was not,
impressed.
but thank you for thinking so. I was ahead of your time by 20 months, but
You were.
you know, it's like time
um,
travel.
so listeners, what did you love about the 80s? What I always tell
And
kids, I'm like,
and
you guys
even
don't know.
no, but even if you weren't alive in the 80s, oh my God, I think I just threw out a hip. Even if you weren't alive in the 80s or didn't grow up in the 80s, there are still some 80s things that are kind of making a resurgence, like the jumper,
Yes.
romper, overall. Like, even if you didn't grow
Yes.
up in the 80s, what do you like about the 80s trends and fads? That's what we want
Absolutely.
to
I
know.
remember when, yeah, scrunchies came back, and I was like, what year is it? Where, like, when neon came back. I'm like, number one, why?
Yeah.
Number two, what year is it? But,
Yeah.
and I also tell kids, like, you never know, you just don't know how deficient your life is, the fact that your rock songs don't all have electric guitar solos in the middle of them.
Sure.
It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad, really.
It is.
So, big
It's a sad
hair,
state of yours. Big hair, pegged
loud music.
pants, and a comb in your pocket.
Yes,
And
that's
my
right.
stomach is
That's
growling.
all
I
you
don't know why
needed.
that.
All right. Well, so drop in the comments. What do you like about the 80s? What did you like about the 80s? What are we
Want
bringing
to know
back?
all the
Let's
things.
single-handedly, let's bring them back.
Yeah, perfect. And we'll let you know
Perfect.
more about 80s trivia
Yes.
extravaganza. So, all right, you ready to
Absolutely.
play a game?
Let's play a game.
All right, I got some new cards. I got a new game.
Sweet.
It's called Tell Me Without Telling Me. It's called It's
Okay.
Fading Into My Background.
It is
Here.
fading into your background.
Tell me
Tell me
without.
without telling me.
And
Nice.
what's cool about it is it has an NSFW pack. We won't play that
I
today.
saw that. Yeah, I was gonna say I saw the adult content thing at the top. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
baby.
what's
I
getting
don't
ready
buy
to
I don't
happen?
buy a game unless there's adult content inside. Okay, so I have a dice and I'm gonna hold up a
Okay.
card. So let me hold it up and I
Okay.
have to block my view. So hang on.
Okay. Okay.
Can you see it?
No, all I see is the background. Hold it closer or farther or something. Or no, all I see is the
I'm
background.
trying to
Okay,
put
I
it in
got it.
front.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay,
Okay.
I see it.
So whatever it was, and I'm gonna either roll a dice. You can either just we won't do charades,
Okay,
but I'm either gonna roll like one syllable or
okay,
freestyle. And
okay,
freestyle means you can just, as long as you don't say the words like taboo, right? So
okay.
hang on. Freestyle.
Freestyle. So I can say whatever I want to try to get you to say.
Oh, and there's a timer. Hang on.
Oh,
Shiza. I should have gone through, should have thought through that ahead of time. Okay,
oh,
you
it's
have
all
this
good.
much time. That's all you
Okay,
have.
I'm ready. Okay,
Okay.
so
Ready?
this is
Go.
okay. So this is the first level of education.
Kindergarten.
It's the no, it's
Preschool.
well the no,
Preschool.
it's the term
Daycare.
for the term
Elementary.
for
Elementary school.
yes. Yep,
Yay.
that's it.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Now, close your eyes. I'm going to show.
Okay.
Okay. This is for anybody who's, oh, you're right. I can't see it.
I know it picks up the background. It's weird.
You're
These
weird.
are
Okay.
these are the Zoom problems we have in this day and age, folks.
All right. Okay.
My
I
card's
have a
picking
minute.
up my background.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Okay. Really? Okay. Now, these are this is a piece of clothing that made a pretty big resurgence during the year of 2020 and Zoom.
Leggings,
Uh,
sweatpants,
that's close. For people that are like, they like to do a lot of stretching for a workout.
yoga pants,
Yoga pants. That's right. Okay.
yoga
Nice.
pants.
Okay. Now I'm going to choose that you're going to do one syllable. So you have to just tell me in
Okay.
one syllables, I think. So here comes.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know what.
I only
Okay.
get
Ready?
one
I'm going to close my
syllable. Oh,
eyes.
just one syllable words. Okay.
Yeah.
Close your eyes.
Okay. Can you see it?
Oh, geez. Yeah, I can see it. Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm ready.
Go.
Only one syllable words, right?
I think so. I don't know. We're making this up.
Shoe.
Flip flop.
One syllable words. That's hard.
Hard is a one syllable word.
Hole.
I'm sorry. Spelling, please.
HOLE. Hole.
We are not playing that game. Shoe hole.
Light.
Huh?
Light.
Shoe hole light.
Cash.
Seance.
That's kind of cheating.
Nice.
Cash.
Flip flop. Loafers. Boat shoes. Crocs.
Yes, that's you got it.
Are you serious? Holy cow!
Because that's holes in it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's hard.
Okay.
It's kind of fun, but it's difficult. Okay, I'm closing my eyes.
Close your eyes. This is the one I'm gonna try to get Katie to.
Okay.
And I'll do one syllable also. Ready? Okay.
Right.
And go.
It's harder than it seems. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, one syllable, not one word. Sorry.
One syllable.
Quick.
Run.
Ow.
Immediately.
Fast.
Urgent. Race. Sprint.
Go.
Run. Race.
Fast.
Marathon.
Now. Go.
Emergency.
Now.
You keep saying the same words over and over again. It's not
Now.
helping me.
Now.
Immediately.
Now. Now.
I don't
Now.
know.
Now. Go. Now.
Poop.
Now. Now.
Immediately.
Now.
Emergency.
Now.
No, I'm stuck. Say something else.
No. Now. Okay, it's time. Impatient. All right, last one.
He just kept yelling now at me. Now,
Yeah, you're right. Okay. All right.
Are you reading?
I'm closing my eyes. Ready?
Okay.
Can you see it?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yep.
Okay. Go. Freestyle, by the way.
Oh, I thought one syllable.
Oh, if you want to do one syllable, go for it.
Okay, I want to do one syllable because I think it's more fun.
Okay. Crocs. Impatient. Stoplight. Ukulele.
Babe.
Yeah, hun.
9.
1-900. Sex phone operator.
Gut. Keep it PG, Moe.
Babe.
Gut.
9. Gut.
9.
Babe.
Push.
I'm not saying that word. Is it a baby doctor?
No.
Is it the things that are on a saddle that are also in a doctor's
9.
office?
9.
Yes. German. No. Lederhosen.
Months.
Huh?
Months.
Pregnancy.
Yes. That's it. Good job.
Okay.
How'd you get lederhosen out of that? I just realized that you said lederhosen. Like it just registered.
Okay. This is not in the NSFW package, but I won't do it. But that was the next one.
Good Lord.
Okay.
Put that away.
I did.
All right. Well, hopefully you're yelling at the screen right along with us, guys. That is our
Okay.
new
Can I
game.
do my last one?
Okay. I'm sorry. I thought you said that was the last one.
No,
Okay,
sex
ahead.
museum. I'm not doing sex museum. Again.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'll edit that out. Great. Now I've got more work. Was it my turn or no?
Yeah, go ahead.
Last
I
one.
thought you said
Close your
that's
eyes.
our last one.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Yeah. Close your eyes so I can show.
Close my eyes.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Pancake house.
Those are not one syllable words. Oh, IHOP.
Nice.
Ta-da!
Okay. That'll be fun in person, this game.
We do all of our own stunts, ladies and gentlemen.
We probably
So
shouldn't.
hopefully, again, we love making you yell at the podcast, so that's what we hope happens tonight.
I hope nobody yelled sex museum. Nope, there's another edit.
Well, we will close this ridiculousness with a gratitude quote, as always. And as always, Mo, am very grateful for you, very grateful for our listeners, and grateful that we get to do this podcast. It is so much fun. It is the highlight of my week, honestly. So much fun.
Yeah.
This gratitude quote comes from Fred DeWitt Van Amburgh. That is quite a name.
That's not one syllable.
Fred DeWitt Van Amburgh. Gratitude is a currency that we can mint for ourselves and spend without fear of bankruptcy.
Ooh. I
good?
like that. I really like that one.
One more time for the people, in the back. Gratitude is a currency that we can mint for ourselves and spend without fear of bankruptcy.
Love it. Cool, cool, cool. All right. I will close out because I'm going to go cash in some bankruptcy currency of gratitude dollars.
There you go.
To say, be thankful. No. Be grateful.
No.
Keep laughing.
There you go.
Stay positive.
Do all
we'll
three
see
of those
you
things.
next week. Happy December.
See you next week. Happy December, everybody. Okay, bye.